Sipping codeine to help you with my problems. Popping all these Annies till I forget about them. The same niggas that's with me was with me at the bottom. Yeah, rosary wrapped around my neck. Now I'm still. If you can't take a fucking joke, get you a rosary and go to fucking rehab. Go to your fucking priest and do a confession, brother. This is a fucking community. Welcome to the early morning podcast. Grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever it is you do. Try to chill out for a little bit. It is July 11th, 11:49 a.m. We're doing this one a little bit around midday, but I'm fucking amped. We got UFC 251 today. 3 title fights. The most stacked card I've ever been a part of in my life. I mean, we talk about MMA and UFC sometimes on this podcast, actually quite a bit, and we do try to keep it obviously comedic. And if you can't take a fucking joke, I'm an anti-Semite, Buddhist, misogynistic, so go fuck yourself, alright? If you don't, I mean, this is jokes, brother. Life is a fucking joke. What happens? You play a game and you die, guy, alright? Fuck out of here with all that fucking nonsense. Can't take a joke. Oh, it hurt my feelings. Fucking get a tampon and shove it up your ass. Maybe you'll stop anally leaking. But dude, yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It's beautiful out here in SoCal, LA. Beautiful weather. I'm sorry if I'm like hesitant with the audio and shit, just because I forgot that the gardeners come on Saturdays in the morning, and they're usually gone by now, but they're kicking it, dude. They're chopping trees down and shit in the complex, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna make it work. So if I'm fidgeting with the audio, I apologize. But like I said, get you some black, get you some meth, get you some ice, whatever it is. I saw a video yesterday of a guy on PCP, probably either PCP or some kind of amphetamine, some kind of upper, the ones that are homo-inducing. Once you do enough of them, you don't know what sexuality you are. You might create another one after the LMNOP. Who knows what you are? I mean, anyway, the basis of the video was gentleman was running around. I believe it was a Walmart. It looked like a Walmart. Shirtless, barefoot. Looked like had to have been Florida. Florida, shout out. You guys are fucking wild. Keep rising the COVID cases. By the way, that's awesome. Like I said on this podcast before, America is number one. What's that from? Is that from we are number one? That's fucking Bobby Lee, dude. Shout out Bobby Lee. Yeah, man, we don't give a shit, dude. Wars, we got it. Pandemics, we got it. Police brutality, we got it, man. What do you want? I saw a stat. Over 5 million kids in the United States are molested by teachers per year. That's cool. Didn't happen to me, I'll tell you that. Okay? And if a hot teacher did try to go for it, dude, I would have been like, what kind of class is this? What are we learning right now? What subject? I mean, the milk shit, I thought that was for cows. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just hoping it's not happening to, young females. I hope they're not getting fucking taken advantage of or anything like that. But if it's a dude, bro, do your thing, man. He'll thank you later, brother. I mean, if that happened to me, I would have fucking wrote a very nice email as an adult to the teacher and been like, thank you. I wish you taught me this versus that, or, pointers on whatnot. And if you can't tell, I'm all over the place anyway. We got a new fucking, I lost my Hydro Flask. I didn't lose it, I misplaced it in somewhere. So we're gonna find it, but for now we're going old school water sports Gatorade style bottle. Water sports, that's another thing. I don't know why I meant sports water bottle. This is one back in the day when, as you could see, I'm repping the Herbalife shit when we were athletes. And don't get it twisted, I sit on my punches and everything, but like, yeah, we're going back to it. Nobody would fill these with fucking, what's it called? Vodka like they would a Hydro Flask. Or I was thinking you could fill a Hydro Flask with cement, with like Quickcrete or some shit. GG, amigo. You're gonna have a fucking, oh man, split dome, occipital, all that shit. It's not gonna be fun. But what's it called? Speaking of, yeah, back as a youth, when those things, everybody had those with the fucking. I remember my team got sponsored. We had the Gatorade ones with the orange logo and all that. It was a shit. If you had that, you could squirt it at people. And I remember filling it with Kool-Aid and fucking squirting my teammates, getting them all sticky and laughing my ass off, because when you're a kid, that's a bit. You think that's funny, alright? You see a guy, he's all red and sticky, and he's licking himself like a fucking cat. Fuck cats, dude. They fucking spit up fur balls. Still, honestly, degenerate of an animal. But, dude, shout out to my D-gens that are going to be gambling today. I don't know who you got. Feel free to let me know in the comments or on the email what your card's looking like tonight. If you're putting any money on any TKOs, on any parlays, on any, if you even go as far as to go scorecard. I'm looking a little tan too, by the way. I did hit the beach again this week, and yeah, I'm looking a little red. That's cool. Tomato head over here. But yeah, again, back as like when I was a youth, talking from that, I was thinking, man, when you find a girl or whatnot, you fucking crush hard on a girl, dude. Like, if you, like, I'm talking like elementary to middle, maybe even sometimes in high school, depending on how emotionally unstable you were. Because there are some people that are still, the girl that they first talk to is their girl that they're gonna first, the last thought in their head is gonna be that girl. And I'm sorry for guys that I know, guys like that. They get pussy one time, and then I think that's the meaning of life, and that's the only pussy that will ever give them that meaning of life. Which, if that's you, man, that's you. But the world doesn't really work that way. But I mean, if it does for you, that's you. It's your life. Anyway, what's it called? I'm just wondering, like, we were talking about also as kids, that 5 million children a year, that's K through 12, get sexually touched, harassed, whatever, whatnot, by employees of the school, teachers, gym teachers are also teachers, but you teach kids how to throw a fucking dodgeball. I have mad respect for teachers, don't get it twisted in the slightest sense. That is a hard fucking job. I think we've talked about it on this podcast before, that they basically adults dump their kids off in front of one adult and say, hey, can you mind watching this guy plus 32 other ones for 6 hours while I go do nonsense? Whatever. But yeah, man, I was having like those memories of when you're a kid are so, at least for some people, for me, they're so vivid. They're so, like, it almost feels like yesterday, the first girl I was crushing on. I remember the first time I saw her. I remember, like, and it's weird because I'm not that's not my type at all right now, physically wise. Obviously, when you're like 6 years old, you don't know. Oh man, I wonder how she is as a person. She better be cool. No, she wanted her to be hot, dude. Okay, so around that age, 6, 7, dude. We were going on a field trip to I believe it was Knott's Berry Farm. See, I'm talking about, this is like you know what I'm saying? And I look at her. I'm not gonna say her name or anything, but it's just she was like white, but you know those white girls that have that tint of like that tan beige. It's like not like a tan. It's like a beige, just like, I want to say olive, but it wasn't like that. She didn't have that like European kind of look, which is that like Latina. Oh man, I love that skin tone. But anyway. Sound like a creep. Anyway, blonde, white girl, blue eyes. I'm not racist, KKK, none of that shit. She isn't either. Aryan, none of that. But I saw her walking onto the bus, and I knew the girl, but I saw her walk on the bus, and I was already seated. And as she walked on, it was like in a movie, bruh. It's like we're in fucking a love story. I don't know. I just made that up. That's probably a movie, but. She walks on, steps onto the bus. I'm 6 years old. I got my yellow fucking pack lunch with my fucking jeans up to my tits. And I'm just ready. I'm just sitting there, and I look. And that's when it hit me what beauty was. I was like, this is what I'm going to be. I want that pretty much. Like, I don't know what to do with it. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to feel, but I was like, this, and I'm simping hard right now, kind of. I mean, kind of. I was a kid. I didn't even know what the fuck that was, but and I hope I return to it because I did want to talk about probably simp of the year. We're gonna go with simp of the year. It used to be what's that guy, Russell Wilson? He used to be the biggest simp, but I think we found a guy that one upped him. Anyway, my point is with that last story is, when I noticed this girl, man, and I was like, the blonde hair, the fucking how she sat down, and then it gets better. She's walking up the bus. She comes and sits next to me. Now I can't recall this part exactly, but if I had an erection, it would have probably hit me in the forehead, because all of the blood that was in my body, probably even from my toes, I probably was taking blood out of other people's body, just fucking absorbing it like Venom does when he creates that black shit. I was just like, dude, this is torturous to me. She sits there next to me, blonde girl. I don't even know if I mumble, hi, we're not, and whatever, and that was pretty much it. We just chill on the car ride or on the bus ride there. I don't even remember if we did. We fucking see, that's how it worked at Knott's. We got on the rides. Hey, you could sit with me. I'll be your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a kid, bro, you're a kid, dude. And I wanted to be, I had chivalry as a child, bro. I'll be honest, man. I walked her to the bathroom. I didn't go in the bathroom. I'm not weird like that. I'll do that to a homie, though. If a homie needs help in the bathroom, bro, no homo, no none of that shit. Help is help, man. I'll help you out. And yeah, dude, we built a rapport during that day. Then in my head, I'm like, God, please, her be on my bus. Please, her be on my bus. Because it was all grades, so it was like 2 or 3 buses when I was like, Lord, please have her be on my bus. Lord, please have her. God, you know what God did that day for me? He blessed me. And not only was she on my bus, she was on my bus and she sat next to me. And not only was she on my left shoulder, a beautiful little cute adorable olive oil skin, short brown hair girl, lovely child, decided, you know what, I'm gonna come and sit on that seat too. And guess whose heads I had on both of my shoulders, brother? And that was that, man. I will never forget that fucking day. I had a blonde baddie and a brown baddie. And I know that I'm talking, and I know these people are adults now, and I would assume that if I called them baddies, they would approve of it. But guess what? It's a pod. So don't get pissed, alright? Got some fucking weirdos that were all offended and shit with some stuff, but I don't know, man. It's all good, dude. We're on Spotify and iTunes under Early Morning Podcast. Check us out if you want. If you don't want to, slap your mother. I don't really care, dude. But speaking of violence, there have been, it's crazy. I think I said on the last, go to Chicago if you want to go traveling. Maybe you get hit up by a 9mm or 45, because they're just shooting out for fun. It seems like it's like a normal thing. I mean, I know that Chicago gun violence has been crazy and gang violence has been insane, but it's just like a shootout. It's like, hey, you gonna go shoot hoops today? Or no, man, we'd rather just fucking pop, drop a couple mags and shit. Maybe I just got some new Winchesters, so I'd rather see out if the FMJ, if they're pierced. It's like, what the fuck's going on in Chicago that everybody's trying to kill each other, dude? I don't really get it. But anyway, I am gonna return to the simp of the year, by the way, because I really do not want to fucking, oh my god, I almost so fucking cringe, and I want to say sad, but it's just embarrassing, bruh. Couldn't believe that. Anyway, but yeah, that I considered that my first date pretty much when I had those, not for real, but like, you know what I mean, dude. And then that kind of led me to the idea of just You know what? Just have date one girl a year, because that put me in a situation where I had two options, and for the rest of that of K through third grade, because that's when we were tight, me and those two girls in our group. I couldn't. It put me in the situation, man, and I was too young for that, man. I wasn't built to be like pimping bitches at that age. Like I didn't know to pick and how to put who on the side and who's my serious, who's my girl. I didn't know how to do that shit, man. So then I came up with after that one girl a year, man. One girl a year, whether or not you want to get married, one girl a year. You find one girl, and if she catches your eyes the way this lady did, if she draws your attention, whether it be the way she stirs your fucking pinksy kicksy whatever thing drink at Starbucks, or slaps on that mayo at Subway, or dude, she fucking gives you a vasectomy, not a vasectomy, the shit where they check your asshole and you were just like, damn, that hit right, and you bust all over her. Whatever it may be, just try to stick to one has kind of been my theory, and I really hope I'm not peeking too much on the microphone right now. Plug, I apologize if I am, bro. But just stick to one, and if it's one, if you find that one, like that one that I found, or I thought I had found, and then another one intervenes, that's it. You don't go for her. You don't go for A, the one that you thought you had, or you don't go for B. You had your one. You had your one, and you were wrong. So wait till next year. That's how I'm rocking. That's the theory I'm rocking with. Now I've heard some of the guys, the incel guys that just spend all day on what's it called, Bumble and Tinder, and they're, God forbid, they step outside and meet a real person in life. That's some bullshit, dude. You're fucking talking to 78 girls in one day. You don't even remember their name. This is a progressive podcast, dude. If you're gonna get with the girl, dude, have some respect for her, man. Know her name, know her favorite Netflix show, and know her favorite boba drink. Is it that fucking hard, dude? I mean, shit, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know how that got me a little, like, heated for some reason, but it's just this fucking incel culture, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, where people... I'm so glad I'm not on Twitter, man. The internet's just fucking... Especially right now with this whole COVID pandemonium shit. People are losing their minds. They think everyone thinks they're a gangster because Tekashi 6ix9ine came out of jail after snitching on 35 people, or was it some... whatever the fuck. Everyone thinks that they can box now. Everybody thinks that they can become an MMA fighter. Everybody thinks that they can become a fucking podcaster, which, yes, I told you multiple times at the beginning of this, I've been wanting to do this, and I hopped on the wave. So fuck you. And if you want to, start your own podcast. Be creative, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm coming off hot right now. It's just these fucking gardeners, man. I waited like an hour, and I was fucking with the settings. But I think they calmed down. But yeah, man, one girl a year. Stick to one girl a year. Just like they need to be releasing new video games, man. Same shit. Girls on video games are the same shit. You play with them for a little bit, you get bored, and you move to the next one, man. Quote me on that. And San Francisco introduced a CAREN Act, which, if you don't think that's fucking hilarious, then I don't know your sense of humor, man. The city of San Francisco in California introduced CAREN Act, CAREN, to outlaw racially motivated 911 calls, okay? And this happened, I believe I talked about an event that happened, and that's verbatim San Francisco's, what's it called? I'm looking at the LA Times, but I originally read it, SF list, SF Chronicles, okay? So this is like from San Francisco's reputable, if you want to say that, media, and I saw it on, they have a fucking thing where if you're racially profiling people and you call the cops, you're gonna get arrested, which is beautiful, dude. That's awesome. It happened, I think, after some this fucking wicked, look up San Francisco Karen. There's this girl that just does this witch pose like this. Oh my god. If you don't want to deck her, I don't know who wouldn't, dude. Whatever, dude. But people are just fucking nosy sons of bitches. Why? Just mind your own business. That was the episode when I was talking about when neighbors being nosy and shit like that. Anyway, we're gonna end off the episode on a Simp of the Year candidate. Looks like gonna be our first one. If you haven't heard, you have to know who Will Smith is. Back in the 90s, born and raised in my days. I can't believe I don't know it off the top of my head. I used to watch that show all the time. My mom said, "Hold up to no neighbor." Yeah, okay, so Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, a famous fucking celebrity, whatever it's called, A-list celebrity couple with the most dynamic family ever. Their son changes, like, his demeanor, his sexuality, his looks. I don't even know if it's his son, their son. It's a product of their bodies. He's like a fashion icon or some shit like that. He makes music and then acts, and then they have a daughter. Anyway, August Alsina, an R&B singer, producer, and songwriter who's actually quite big in the music industry. Out of nowhere, I really don't know why. About a week ago, maybe more, he came out of the woodworks basically and revealed to everybody, the public, that he had he was it wasn't an affair really. I think he just said that he had a mutual dating relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, which is Will Smith's wife. They've been married. I should have looked it up, but I'm assuming over 2 decades now or close to it. She's also, I believe, a model and actress. Very good looking woman for her age. Very, very good looking woman. And August Alsina basically was like, yeah, we used to fuck for like a year and a half, and Will was cool with it. I sat down, talked to him, and their relationship wasn't going the best, so he said I had to go ahead. And I was like, damn. I mean, that's I would never do that, my guy, if that happened. But then at the same time, I took it with a grain of salt, like with all the headlines you see today and all the crazy news that comes out and people claiming this and claiming that and saying they did this and accusing whatever. It's like, okay, sure, guy, you fuck Jada Pinkett Smith, one of the most famous people in the world, and I mean, you're famous too, but whatever, sure. And then he started releasing pictures of them together out in public, and then there were pictures of Will around, and it was just weird. And then he went on a podcast and gave the whole breakdown. And then the fucking weirdest part of all Jada was denying it for the past week. She was saying that no, I don't know, he was always a family friend. That nothing like that ever occurred. That's not like mine and Will's relationship. And I know this part isn't too funny, but guess what? You know what they did? Jada and Will decided to go to, I forgot what, not TMZ, maybe CBS or some shit. I couldn't even watch it because it was so cringe. They did in a one-on-one interview revealing that it's all been true. That they had a rocky relationship. And dude, you maybe have seen it, maybe not by now, but you probably will see Will Smith's face. He's just looking, and you can just tell the man is just distraught. He has the face completely opposite of the face that I had when I saw that girl walk onto the bus, of just pure awe and thinking, wow, did I waste my life with this girl that makes it seem like it's okay for her to cheat on me? Dude, the girl is a mastermind. Jada Pinkett Smith, dude, you should run for president. You can convince everybody anything. And you can make yourself seem like I mean, I murdered the guy, but he had a bad haircut, and the way he was walking was weird. So I mean, obviously, what are you gonna do? It's like she'll say some wild shit, and people are like, yeah, true, I get it. And it's like, what the fuck, man? But Will Smith, man, I hope you're okay, bro. I hope Kanye West is going to run for president, by the way. I don't even want to spend time on that because our country is number one. Number one. Anyway, Will, man, maybe go back, I don't know, go back to the days where you were rapping or something, try to get hard again. I don't fucking know, bro, but that wasn't the move to go and get publicly I don't want to even say chastised, but dude, you look like a house bitch, bro. And I know you won't hear this, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything. And if you are a house bitch and your lady cheats on you and you're okay with it, and you let her have side dudes that sleep around all the time, man, you're built different, man. And if you can't take jokes and you can't take comedy and sarcasm, and if you can't do that, you're also built different. You're built ultra soft different. Anyways, thank you for listening to another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Take us out. Peace.